Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Tell you, drip,
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
So it's a $50 tip, and I'm going to read this thing out for you guys. But as far as it goes, but then it cuts off. I think this person thought there was like unlimited space in a tip to send a message, but there's not. So $50. Thank you so much. This is an anonymous tipper, or if there was a name, it cut off, so I can't give a name. But let's get that on the leaderboard. What a great start. Okay. So this person says the following. Ready? Giant message, so prepare yourselves. First off, you may choose to read this message on stream or not. It's totally up to you. I'll read it. It's fine. I'd like to share my perspective on why so many people are stuck watching you, even when most of them don't like you. All right, let's clarify something. No one is stuck watching me. Literally, there's not a single person on earth who has to watch me. No one's forcing you to do it. It's not against your will. If you're watching me right now at this moment in any way, shape, or form, you chose to do it and no one else. Stop blaming others. Right? Oh, I don't like it, but I'm still watching you. I'm stuck. You're not stuck. You could literally at this moment close this stream, close this on-demand video, close this streamer restreaming this, close the hate video. You could just close it and go do something else with your life. I've never heard anything so ludicrous as you're stuck watching me. Okay? Now, let's continue. I'd like to share my perspective on why so many are stuck watching you, even when most of them don't like you. I believe a lot of us have become exhausted by fakeness and entertainment. Even reality shows on major networks are guided and edited now to some extent. They were always, by the way, for the record, they were always staged. You're unique in the sense that you give us a consistent window into your far from perfect life. You have real problems and real shortcomings, just like most of us who are watching. I've been following you since 2017, and since it's been a casual habit to catch up with what's going on with you, most Detractor channels as background noise while I'm doing something else. I think 3 elements make you interesting is your consistency, your flaws, and the fact that you're not a totally depraved or horrible guy. I don't enjoy hearing about people like Cyrax or Christian because they're so, and then it cuts off. So there you go. Well, I think I kind of understand what he was saying. It sucks that his message got cut off. Just so you know, I read it as far as I could, and I appreciate that very generous contribution. And I think I see the gist of what you were saying. You know that when you see me, it's real emotion. It's not something faked or scripted, right? It's something legit. It's the real me and my life and my shortcomings, but also my successes and everything with you all every day. This is not, some kind of a character that I'm playing. Although I ham it up. I do ham it up for certain playthroughs and the like. And as you know, I ham it up asking for contributions and things now. There's some things that I ham up. But for the most part, yeah, what you're watching here is real, right? And even though I make mistakes, you're right. I haven't murdered anyone. I haven't done something insanely depraved. I've committed crimes. I haven't lied about horrible things. The things that I've done wrong are pretty stupid. But, people still insanely obsess over them anyway. King Michael, good evening. How you doing, man? Okay. Let's see here. So thank you. First contribution of the night. Very generous. $1 tip. Very generous. I mean, excuse me. I went to say a $50 tip. Okay, he continued with a $1 tip. He says, Cyrax or Chris Chan are so completely unhinged or insane, and it's not fun to casually listen to. For most of my time following you, you could call it hate watching. I didn't like anything about you and was amused by your antics, but Phil, I was starting to like you. I think you handled Truth Seekers really well. I like this based Phil that is unapologetic and rolling with the memes about himself. And now I get my long-winded point. I think you're halfway there. We know you haven't shared the whole truth about everything, and it's hard to fully get behind you when I know you're not being honest. If you can become 100% real with us, turn this detractor into a fan to all the best and keep it anonymous. Well, I don't know your name anyway because I don't get it. All I get is your email address. I actually didn't look at your email address. Maybe your name was in it, but I didn't look. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Again, the stuff that people are still obsessing over and bringing up, oh, he's so dishonest about this, is stuff from so far in the past. It's stuff that doesn't affect today at all. Oh, in the past, he was begging while he didn't need money or he needed the money, but then he spent it on something else. That was 5 years ago. It's 2025. I'm not in bankruptcy anymore. I'm good. I'm not destitute. I'm not sitting here begging you to pay my mortgage, right? So what are we talking about? But the problem is that some people are so effing obsessed with these things from the past and act like they're still pertinent to today or that they're still happening today. They're not. And the thing is, there, it's to the point where it's kind of like it's sick behavior because it's not something that I can change. Like, how do I change someone from being insanely obsessed when what they're saying is ridiculous and doesn't apply to reality today? I don't know. I really don't know how to stop that behavior because it's not me creating it anymore. It's basically them not being able to be willing to look at reality anymore. They want the negative thing to be true, and so they wish it to be true, and in their mind it is true, even if it isn't, right? No, I'm not sitting here asking people to go crazy beyond their means to contribute to my content. No, I'm not milking people who are on disability. No, I'm not saying, please pay me money or else I will lose my home and I will lose everything. I don't do that. There was a time many years ago. That's in the past. Now things are very different. So the thing is, I'm just going to be honest with everyone. If you're obsessed about one point from 5 to 10 years ago, you can't get over because you don't think you ever got the truth out of me, move on because it doesn't apply. It's completely worthless. The point you're obsessed with, it's mania. It's actual mental illness. There's no reason to be worrying about that shit that doesn't even apply anymore, right? I've admitted that I spent tons of money on mobile games. I've admitted that I was bad with my money and I blew it or didn't spend it right or racked up credit card debt or, got backed up on my taxes. I've admitted that I asked for money in ways that I never should have. And that was years and years ago, right? Today things are different. So what's the point? Why are we still talking about it? Can we please move on? Like, really, can we? Aren't we at a point now where things are different? Look at what's going on with me now, right? I'm doing consistent content with other creators. That's good content. I'm branching out and playing different kinds of games. My setup is completely different, right? I'm doing 2 angles on my show, right? Awesome content, amazing stuff. Why are we harping on back when I was some rinky idiot, right? Was blowing all his money on nonsense, didn't even have $1 to spend on his groceries because he was so irresponsible. Why are we talking about that when that was over 5 years ago? I don't get it. I don't. It's like people can't understand that people have the capacity to change for the better. If you don't believe that, then you shouldn't stick around the people you don't like. Seriously. All right? I'm not going to sit here and have another stream and another stream and another stream and another stream about the same shit that we've already talked about. It's a waste of my time. I appreciate your contributions. I appreciate your kind words. But what's in the past is in the past. Let's stop beating the dead horse. Thank you very much. Okay. So what a great start at $51 tonight. That's amazing. So here's the deal. We're now working towards 30 goals hit. 30 goals. It's either going to be DSP tries at Panda Express or the Wendy's Thin Mint Shake plus other food. I will try to get your opinions on what you want to see more over the next week. And I hope that you guys will contribute tonight if you like the content or if you just want to chill with me and you like my stuff. That would be great. We're already at $51. So that's a tremendous start to get going and hit 21 goals tonight. It would be great if we could do that. Everything counts. Super chats, super stickers, and memberships on the YouTube side. Subs and gifted subs on the Kick side. And, of course, tips, which are universal for everyone. You do them through PayPal. And you can find a link on how to do that in the description of the stream or video you're watching right now. So let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get it going, everyone. Let's get some other support other than the one person who tipped a lot, okay? Thank you. Captain DCW says, I call this the evolution of Phil. I appreciate you saying that. Really, I do. You notice the stuff that they have problems with, I don't talk about. They bring it up. It's like they're obsessed. They can't believe that Phil changed for the better. So now they have to bring up the things from 5 years ago over and over and over because there's nothing to talk about anymore. There's no valid argument about what I'm doing anymore. I'm literally not nearly as bad as half the content creators out there doing this right now. Okay. Yeah, they said that Rich was fired from Loud Cow Tech Talk last night during Smart Guys Live. Apparently it happened. So, but the thing is, again, I'm not really following that shit. There may be a point where I do, where there's a point to follow it and pay attention to it. But right now, I'm riding high on my own stuff, man. I'm busy. I don't care about it, Rich. Who gives a shit about Rich? What's hilarious is the other day, someone was talking about him in chat, and I was like, he's so irrelevant. Why would I care about him? And someone actually said this in my chat. I swear to God, they said this. What are you talking about? He's relevant again. He's on Lolcow Live, and he's getting thousands of. And I said, Just don't get it. Unbelievable. Okay. So did it cut? The mic cut there? You're saying the mic cut there? So that's what I'm trying to figure out, when it's cutting out. Hold on a second. Let's do a live test.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.